Hey everybody, and welcome back to Live Between Paychecks Kitchen. I'm Oz, Jack and Later Still Like Jackson, and it's a new year. I'm sorry we had to miss a few weeks. It was a couple of funerals, and I got sick, and my heater died when the freeze thing happened, so it's been stressful and hard to get this stuff out. But now we're back. It's the new year, and I'm going to do this. I wanted to do it before, and it's great. I got my birthday coming up, so I love this kind of stuff. My grandma used to do a different version. I'm going to do that one later. This is the newest one I want to try. I don't know how it's going to work out, so let's just get into it. Before we do, be sure to like, share, subscribe to all the YouTube-y stuff. Also, there's a link down the doobly-doo for our merch. We got our aprons, fake hands, spatulas, flippers, pot holders, spoon. We got some cool stuff. It's down there. We very much appreciate it. And let's just get into the food. Mostly because it's cookies and it's no bake. Yeah. Alright, looks like a lot of stuff. It's not. You're going to need a lemon. Now make sure you got a nice one with the skin, because you're going to have to get the zest off of it, which is just peeling the skin. You want half a tablespoon of vanilla or vanilla flavoring or imitation. You need a cup of coconut cream, not coconut milk, coconut cream. You're going to want some honey. It's only half a cup of raw honey. You need a bag of these flakes. I think I used about half of it, but I didn't really measure it because I rolled it in there. And you're going to want a box of vanilla wafers or lemon wafers or whatever generics that you can come up with. I used just one full bag of those. Alright, so before you get started, just go ahead and take your coconut flakes, get them in a bowl. You're going to roll these around in it when it's done, so just set that to the side. All this is just kind of setting up a station. You probably do this last. I just did it first. Wash your lemon, take the skin off, take the sticker off, because you're going to need that skin. So once it's nice and washed, you need to get the zest. You need a tablespoon of zest. You can get a cheese grater if you don't have a zester. A zester is just a very fine grater. It's easier to get the stuff off of. If you get your big ones like this, alright, so there's your cheese side, alright, careful of your fingers. Here's your slicing side, here's your fine grating, and then there's the zest side. That's what the little bitty holes is for. I never knew as a kid because we never ate anything kind of fancy. So just put it over a bowl, and this is going to take a little bit of time. Just scrape it down. Try not to pierce any of the liquid inside, so you're just getting the skin, so keep turning it. Now it sticks in that grate, and we're going to end up taking it and pulling it off. So once it turns white, go ahead and just keep turning your lemon, and it falls in that bowl, and then you can take a piece of metal and scrape it off. So it uses, for 1 tablespoon of this, it uses pretty much all of the lemon skin. But remember, it sticks to this. So I used the end of this and just kind of ran it diagonal along these lines and kind of knocked it loose, and that was where a lot of it was hiding. And then there was a lot of it inside stuck because it's got a lot of that lemon oil in there. It sticks together. So be sure to get that out. So do that. Then you get half the tablespoon of vanilla. I use the imitation stuff because we use all part of the animal, including the beaver. You get a half a cup of honey. Now, this is going to take a while. Now, you can get you a spatula. We sell some, random plug, and then scrape it all out. It helps it hurry up. And then you're going to get the coconut milk, and you just do 1 cup of it. Now, if it's separated, warm it up a little bit. Get it out of the can, put it into something, warm it up, and it'll dissolve where you can use it and put it in there. All right, I had to microwave it, and just doing it in 30-second intervals so it doesn't burn or scorch. Now, your lemon, the same lemon that you did all the zest from, take you a knife, and you can try to get all the seeds out, but you're not going to get all of them. But you need all the juice from 1 lemon. So go ahead and squeeze it all in there, and because this is so viscous underneath, you can just take a spoon and just dip out all the seeds. All right, so you do both halves, not just half, just 1 full lemon. Be sure to squeeze it, and be sure to get all those seeds out, or it's going to be a surprise on somebody's teeth. You get that, now you're going to stir it up. Now we're going to end up using a bigger bowl, but this was just to try to blend the coconut stuff and the honey. It takes a while. It really separates, so you got to blend it a little bit. So once you get that blended up, and another thing, get you a big Ziploc bag and your vanilla wafers or lemon wafers, and you're going to put them in here, and you're just going to mash the bejesus out of it. My mom was just giving me memories of breaking these up with my grandmother and how to break these down. So you can get out here, get you something solid, don't put it directly on your oven, and then you just mash the crap out of them. Now, if you got good grip and good hands or something, just get at it. Now, you don't want to use anything that bludgeons it, because you don't want these big pieces, you want this powdery stuff. So my first thing was hey, let's get the meat tenderizer. But if you get a can, I use this little thing of chipotle peppers, and then just roll it across. Don't smash it, roll it across, and it powders that stuff real easy. Right? It takes a little while, but it works. So you take it, it gets in there, it looks nice. So just put it in a little bit of time. Just throw the whole thing in there. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be hard to do. So you just spread it in a little bit. Now, you keep going until it's not runny, where it tends to have a little bit of stick to it. I used the entire bag, but it didn't get until the very last of it to where it was mostly solid. If you use the whole bag and it's still a little wet, refrigerate it for a little bit. It'll make it a little easier. And you're going to refrigerate at the end, so just do whatever. But just put some in here. Be sure to stir it. Be sure to get it off the sides. I'm going to speed this part up. Like, this took forever to slowly mix all this stuff. Again, I didn't get it all down into a powder, so you can see mine's kind of lumpy. My grandmother would probably be upset at me, but I have no patience. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the thickness you're looking for, right? Just where it's thick enough you can reach and make balls out of it. So that's the trick. Get in here. Now, I tried using flour and stuff, and it just didn't work to stick to my fingers. But just take it, just pull off a little piece. Roll it into as much of the ball as you can. Again, it's a little sticky. But when you're rolling it around in the coconut flakes here, you can kind of make it into a ball a little easier. Again, not perfect, not great. Take it, put it on a plate or any kind of plastic thing that you can put in the refrigerator, and just repeat. Now, this made like a tray and 2 of these plates worth of these things, and that's just with 1 bag. So once you get a plate done, take it, put it in the fridge for 20 minutes, you're good to serve. And that's it. Like, these things taste amazing. They got that lemon citrus stuff and the coconut right on top of it. And then the vanilla is great. The texture can be different, especially if it's chunky like mine is. But this turned out really well. If you do it differently, let me know, man. Like, apparently grandma did these differently. I saw a recipe where it was like everything was finely ground, and even the coconut on the outside was like a powder. It was really nice, so I want to revisit that. These don't hold up really well, so be sure to put them in an airtight container, keep them in the fridge, but I wouldn't suggest them for like a meal prep kind of thing, because they, again, they don't hold up really well. I think it's the coconut cream that has an issue with doing that, but these are really good. And there you have it, folks. It's amazing. Doesn't look exactly like my grandma once done, so I'm going to revisit this and do it that way. If y'all do it differently, want to do it differently, I'll revisit this. This is cool. I want to do the one grandma did, but this is going to be here. This looks like it might be coming out on my birthday too, so happy birthday to me, and it reminds me of my grandma, so I'm a little sad, but it's cool. These are great. Gotta try them out. If you do, let us know. Show us pictures. Like, put it in the comments, or find us on social media. You can find us on all of those. We're at Facebook, Pinterest, Patreon, with all those, and then between Paycheck's Kitchen. You can also find us on Instagram. That's a big one that we're doing. It's at Living Between over there. We had to shorten it down. Okay. You can find me, Osway Nerdy, on all those, and I'm also on TikTok doing little videos and stuff over there, mostly my nerd stuff, and on Twitter for now. I'm just kind of yelling into the void, but as long as it's still there and there's people that talk to me about food, I guess I'll be there. Yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Y'all be safe. I'm going to go eat these lemony cookie things. Like, I get it. There's an irony of taking cookies, breaking them down, and putting them in under cookies, but I think that's why I like this one. I'll see y'all next time. Be safe.